As dawn breaks over Hogwarts, a new day begins. Isadora gently rouses Mike from his sleep. Mike, still groggy, quickly dons his familiar Hogwarts robes, preparing for the day ahead. Outside, Anne Sallow waits patiently, her gaze fixed on the dormitory entrance, ready for breakfast. Together, Mike and Anne make their way through the bustling corridors, heading towards the Great Hall. In the Great Hall, the morning feast is in full swing. Poppy Sweeting rushes in, a little late but beaming. Her mind is abuzz with plans for a future campus, a home for her and Mike, filled with laughter and children. Poppy lovingly piles Mike's plate with food, ensuring he's well fed, her care evident in every gesture. She then asks about Sebastian, a hint of curiosity in her voice, wondering if they've reconciled. Mike, surprised, admits he hasn't seen Sebastian, asking why her interest is piqued. Poppy's expression darkens as she recalls Marula's humiliation of Mike weeks ago, a painful memory. After breakfast, Anne accompanies Mike to his first class, a flying lesson. The castle grounds alive with activity. Mike spots Marula in the distance and instinctively tries to steer clear, a familiar tension rising. Marilla, observing Mike, acknowledges her complex nature, knowing she can't easily prove her intentions. Anne and other students quickly form a protective barrier, preventing Marula from approaching Mike. Marilla, with a knowing look, decides to keep her secrets about Mike's darkness for a private conversation. She recalls Mike's past, raised by Muggles who treated him coldly, accused of being a control freak. Despite his magical birth, his upbringing was far from the wizarding world. The flying class begins. As evening approaches, students disperse, heading back to their common rooms. The castle hallways quieter. Mike and Anne walk together, deep in conversation, when Hermines quietly joins them, his presence a comfort. Hermines, ever perceptive, asks Mike if he's truly all right, sensing a lingering unease. Mike offers a reassuring smile, claiming he's fine, enjoying the routine and friendships of Hogwarts. Suddenly, Sebastian appears, approaching the trio with a hesitant, apologetic demeanor. He apologizes to Mike, explaining his actions were never meant to cause harm, acknowledging Mike's good nature. Mike's expression turns serious, a worried frown on his face, as he questions Sebastian's past choices. Sebastian reminds Mike of their desperate search for a relic in the Undercroft to cure Anne's curse. Mike dismisses it, stating he had no choice but to help a friend, even if it meant confronting Sebastian's uncle. Anne steps forward, asserting Mike's actions were out of character, telling Sebastian to back off. With a shared understanding, Anne, Hermines, and Mike turn and walk toward the Ravenclaw common room. Meanwhile, in the Forbidden Forest, Poppy continues her work on the housing campus, lost in thought. She envisions her future, Mike walking with their children, a picture of domestic bliss. She sees herself cooking and cleaning, creating a warm home, despite Mike's desire to do it all. Suddenly, a shadowy figure, Mike's dark past self, appears at a nearby window, growling angrily. The figure's voice echoes, chillingly. Another shadowy form, Poppy's darkest past, materializes, its voice cold and dismissive. Mike's dark figure retorts. Poppy shivers, feeling an unseen presence, and turns, scanning the forest, but finds nothing. With a sigh, she returns to her work, a lingering sense of unease settling over her, unaware of the shadows.